Good evening. Welcome to the Wednesday, July 19th live stream for studentloanjustice.org. Keep it very short tonight, guys. I hope you all were thrilled with all that we got done yesterday. We were featured in a pretty good article at The Hill. At least 8 or 9 of our members testified before the Department of Education in a public hearing. That was very, very, very strong. Also, we met with several key staffers in Washington, D.C. Some other things as well. Anyhow, we're kicking ass right now, guys, and there's no better time for it because right now, in the wake of that Supreme Court decision, very important decisions are being made by various important, significant people in Washington, D.C., and this is not the time to be sitting around waiting, watching, and worrying. We need you. We actually need you helping us fight this fight because that's the only strength, the only real strength that we have, folks, are people, normal people like you and me. If you're new to the group, we are the oldest, largest, and really only true grassroots group fighting only and absolutely for student loan justice. So here's the thing that you will never hear anywhere else, I think, probably. The loans will be canceled. The lending system has catastrophically failed. Very few people are going to resume paying when September 1st comes. What needs to happen, the way this problem gets actually solved, not pretend solved, actually solved, begins with us getting our bankruptcy rights back without anyone actually having to file. It's just getting the leverage of bankruptcy rights returned that will compel ultimate loan cancellation and a universe of other very, very, very good things. So whatever you want to see happen with your loans, like maybe you want to break on interest, maybe you want some other resolution that's unique to your situation, none of those things will happen, but all of those things will happen when we get the right of bankruptcy returned. Not until then. Nobody wants to file for bankruptcy, guys. I get that. You have to think about it maybe for a minute to understand. Let me put it to you this way. The founding fathers knew that bankruptcy was so important. They called for it in the Constitution ahead of the power to declare war and raise an army. So whatever your situation may be, I know 99% of everybody doesn't want to file for bankruptcy. Nobody does, almost. That's not the point. We've got to get the leverage of bankruptcy back. Otherwise, we'll be begging Joe Biden or the next president forever to cancel loans. And what we'll get is this nonsense that we're looking at right now. Another income-driven repayment program. Yay. A feckless loan cancellation gimmick that never actually happens. That's how we lose, guys. How we win, ironically, is by getting the right of bankruptcy return to these loans. That's the only leverage that makes any difference to us. It's the only leverage that is going to get us anywhere. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well out there in the world. I'm going to keep it, as I said, really short tonight. If you're watching us on Facebook or Twitter, by all means, throw your questions, comments, editorial opinions, or otherwise out there. I'm very happy to respond to them as I see them. We're working with Change, as hopefully you know. Our petition is up over, nearly 1.2 million signatures now at change.org. The people at Change are going above and beyond for us right now, guys. They're working on a couple of projects. You may get an email from change.org asking you to share more of your story to be interviewed or maybe to be written up in an op-ed or other piece of journalism going forward. You may get an email from them asking you to do a little Instagram post, which it's one of those things. Hello, my name is first name, and then I owe this much. And we and they are going to encourage everyone to make their own slide. Like, I hope you've seen our slideshow. It's kind of like that, but maybe a little bit different. Probably on a much larger scale. Change likes to do big things, and this will definitely be that. And by the way, if you haven't signed our petition, go there. It's change.org/cancel student loans. Tell everyone you know about that petition, by the way. That's the thing that started the entire student loan cancellation by executive order debate. That started with that petition at change.org. I kid you not. So we've got a lot to be proud of there, actually. So I'm looking for your questions and comments now. Things are going to be difficult going forward, guys. Last session, we came close to getting the leverage of bankruptcy return, but we were foiled, I'll just say, at the last minute by certain colleges who behind the scenes were fighting against us and stuff. So it's going to be difficult, guys. The loans are going to be turned back on September 1st. And the number one goal of our opposition, the people making money off of this loan scam, is to get these loans turned back on and the right of bankruptcy and statutes of limitations remaining gone from the loans. And their wet dream is, sorry, that's crude. Their number one dream, their fantasy is about to come true. It's going to be a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get very ugly. It's going to be a feast for our opposition, and me and you are on the menu, ladies and gentlemen. So, the most efficient use of your time to solve your student loan problem right now is to go to our website, studentloanjustice.org, and do, I would say, 2 weeks worth of our daily actions. You can probably do 2 weeks of daily actions, like 10 or 15 minutes. It's almost all Twitter stuff. It's like retweet this, retweet that. Not hard. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but I'm telling you guys, with 1.4 million members, if all of our members did these daily actions, this problem would be solved inside of 2 months, I think. If we were overwhelming the switchboard of every phone line in Washington, D.C., if we were retweeting, all the tweets that we target people with, decision makers and so forth, that would make national news, number one. But number one, really, it would solve the problem in like 2 months. Yeah, you guys have no idea how strong this group right here, actually could be. We are strong anyways, but we have not flexed our muscle, guys. We have not. We've barely scratched the surface on actually flexing our muscle. That's where you come in. We can't do your work for you. This is a working fighting group. Nobody can pull your weight for you on this group. You've got to put your own effort in. And when everybody puts forth a little bit of effort, we're done. We win. It's game over. Easy. Very easy. So think about that, if you would. Maybe one other announcement. I've got to hit this, guys. We do need donations. Studentloanjustice.org/donate. Last I checked, I think we needed 27 or 6 people to donate $20 or more this week. So that's slightly over $500 that we need to raise this week. And that's for our basic operating expenses. Please help if you appreciate all that we're doing on this group, all that we've done on this group, which is huge. We've been around for 18 years, by the way. You can Google us. And all that we're poised to get done on this group, most importantly. Just donate so I can shut up about it. We don't get funding from anywhere, guys. We don't do secret shady deals with the student loan industry like the other groups do. We don't do those deals. We don't make money off of your back on the sly. We don't do any of that stuff, guys. We are 1,000,000%, 100%. Can't be more than 100%. We are 100% ethically pure as the driven snow. And that's very important, guys. I hope you realize that fact. Almost every week we are sweating to even make our basic bills, our electric bill, our internet bill, our email bill, which is just exorbitant. So come on, dudes, please help. This is your battle. This is your fight. These are your loans. So I'm looking for your questions and comments right now. There. Oh, okay, there I can see him. Hey, Gordon Wayne Watts from Florida is with us tonight. Hey, Gordon. Hey, Mary Templeton is with us from who knows where. Where are you from, Mary? Lisa Ansel from California is with us, from Beverly Hills, no less, is with us tonight. So Gordon says, I missed 2 minutes thanks to Facebook. Did I miss piano music? I'm not doing the piano intros anymore, Gordon. I think I just kind of, that sort of ran its course. So no, you didn't miss my my virtuosic piano playing. Mary Templeton says hi, watching. Lisa says, please request meetings with your senators and representatives. Let me know if I can help. Thank you, Lisa. You know, Congress created this problem, ladies and gentlemen. Congress created it. Congress can solve it. Congress must return at a minimum bankruptcy rights to these loans. That's the strongest argument out there to be made. And it's the only argument out there that is even worth making right now. So we need you to help on that. We're asking all of our members to go a little bit above and beyond. Contact both of your senators and your House rep and ask them for a meeting. And more than that, bring us on to the meeting. We can't make these meetings happen, guys. Only you can as a constituent. So do that. Get a meeting. Ideally, we'd want to be speaking with their judiciary staffers. Bring us on to the meeting. We can do most or all of the talking if we have to. Like, the one thing we're really good at is talking about student loans in a very smart, effective, efficient way. And you can give them my phone number, 202-594-1120. My name, Alan Collins, or at least I think Lisa Ansel could come on as well. Other people who know this issue pretty well can come on and back you up, or even do most or all of the talking if you need them to. That is what is going to win this battle for us, guys. That is the best, most efficient thing that you could possibly do. Do our daily actions as well, but do what Lisa just said. Lisa asks, what is everyone doing to advance the cause today? I like that, Lisa. You know, we're a working, fighting group, guys. We don't like wallflowers here. We don't like people that sit there and wait and watch and worry. We don't need cynical, lazy people. We need people out there getting their knuckles a little muddy and bloody. Because if you haven't noticed, in the current way things are going, we're not going to get anything meaningful. We've seen what Biden's going to do on loan cancellation. More is needed. And what is more that is needed is you sitting there. And everybody out there who is doing the hard work, like Gordon and I think Mary and Lisa, you know, I salute you. We're the pioneers on this. We're the shit, let me just say. And I'm very proud at all that we've been able to get done, particularly in the past 3.5 years. But you need to help. You know, I'm just going to say, you know, Lisa's a Harvard grad, so she's at least got a few things on the ball. She's no loser, and you're not better than us. I know a lot of people think they can just sit there and be cynical and lazy, and they just assume because we're a big group that somebody else out there will pull their weight for them. No. Au contraire. That never happens. Never, ever does it happen. In fact, the larger we get as a group, the more people tend to slack off because they think other people are doing their stuff for them. That is how we spend the rest of our lives in unconscionable, unconstitutional, predatory debt. So take it from Lisa, if you would, please. If you don't want to listen to me, listen to Lisa. But I like the accountability. I know a lot of people out there are doing stuff. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to brag on your efforts. And, you know, don't be limited to the stuff I just said. We're smart. You're smart. We've all been to college here, right? We've got to at least have a couple marbles rolling around upstairs in the little marble rolling thing called our brain. Be creative, be clever, make something happen. You know, if you don't know a lot about this problem, and that's probably 95% of the people in our group, I would urge you strongly to go to our Medium channel and read 7, 8, 9 of our articles. They're short. They're easy to get through by and large. You have to think a little bit, but educate yourself. We've been doing this for 18 years, guys. We've been featured on 60 Minutes. We've broken news at the Chronicle of Higher Education and on CNN and in the New York Times and Wall Street Journal. You could learn a lot from us and our 18 years of hardly acquired, very difficultly acquired expertise. So check out our Medium channel, educate yourself. But more than that, dude, where this battle is won is on the battleground. It does us no good to be sitting here preaching to the choir. We need to get out there and fight and shut the bad guys down. The bad guys are out there. They don't have a winning argument. They have a losing argument. But they're out there, and they're not particularly shy about shutting us down. And so we got to fight fire with fire. And like I said, when even 10% of the people in this group are doing our daily actions, are getting us into meetings with our congressmen, senators, that's when we win, guys. And only then. So take that to heart. I'm going to leave it there at that. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday. The sausage is being made right now, guys. This is when it counts. And I hope that you will take that to heart. Finally, I will only say that I think most of the people on our group would say strongly that it feels good to fight this fight. It feels very good. Founding fathers are on our side. 42 million people in the country would be on our side if they knew about us. So when you tell them, and quite frankly, we're fighting for the entire country, guys, because if they can do to other loans what they did to student loans, which is remove standard constitutionally enshrined bankruptcy rights, they will. And what happened with student loans will happen across the board in the entire consumer borrowing sector. Like, they will take bankruptcy away from credit cards and medical debt and you name it. And pretty soon we are conquered and enslaved, in the immortal words of John Adams. We don't want that. So you have to help us fight. And we will love you for it. If you have no intentions of fighting with us, for us, alongside us, well, then hit the bricks. You can just leave now because we don't want you here. This is a working fighting, you're bad karma. This is a working fighting group, and we need you in this fight. So I hope that sunk in. Like I said, we're really gaining momentum quickly right now, guys, and it's a good thing. So let's keep it going. Let's double down. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck. God bless, and Godspeed.